The hosts of the In Your Corner show are not professional psychiatrists, therapists, or counselors, nor are they a substitute. Please seek professional care when necessary. The hosts assume no responsibility or liability from the outcomes of the advice given or the views and opinions of its viewers and or commenters. All information presented during the airing of this show is given as is and is subject to change. Text, images, and other materials are used for educational purposes. All right.
Hello and welcome to the In Your Corner show. I am your host Serena, and over there with the fuzzy ears is your host Orim. Orim, say hello.
Hello, Orim.
Good job.
I try.
So, what do we have going on tonight? Hi, Twill. I just seen the hi. I don't know why it didn't come up beforehand.
I don't know. All right. I got my
That's
chat
the
window
spirit.
open and all good. Let's see here. That should have been. Okay. So, yeah, tonight we are going to play a little game. And it's a game we've played a long time ago called Everything. Do you remember playing
Oh, I
that a while
remember
ago or
that
no?
one now.
No?
I do now. Now that I see that part.
Oh, the image?
Yes, that reminded me.
Nice. So yeah, so it's sort of like a psychological, not a horror game, but like thinky kind of exploratory. I want to say it's narrated by the late British narrator Alan Watts, if I remember the name correctly. So wonderful speaking voice, great speaking voice. But before we jump into that, what you been up to, Serena?
So let's see. Um, we were talking about depression last show, and I have been dealing with that on and off this week. But there have been highlights. We have new baby chickens, which
Oh, really?
are adorable. Yes. I wish there was a way. That's what I could have done, but I completely forgot about sending you a picture so we could put pictures up. But of
Are
course,
you
Serena,
serious?
what?
I said, are you serious?
Yeah, but it's too late now, isn't it? Because
uh,
sorry, I just thought of it. I'm like, ooh, show pictures of the chickens.
show
But we got
pictures
little
of the
baby
chicken.
chicks. Who knows? Maybe next time we'll have it set up so we can recap on them. But they are now about between 5 and 7 weeks old. They're starting to grow in their little flight feathers. They're starting to get a little tail feathers. They're adorable. They're Isa brown birds, chickens. So that's been something new. What about you, Aura?
Um, oh, that is clearly and utterly not
Cool.
what I wanted to do, but there's some of your chickens.
Hold on, because those are, I mean, if we're going to do that, give me a second. Because that was I think that's the first day I got them, which was about 3 days ago. Because we got them about 2 to 3 days old. But they
Oh,
are super adorables.
on air editing, lovely.
It's cool. We're good at this.
What's this we part?
Orem is really good at this.
I'm decent at best. Let's just elongate
I'm
them. There you go. They're on the TV screen now. And
woohoo.
okay,
So
there we
that
go.
was Baby Chicks a few days ago. In that particular picture, they don't have their flight feathers growing in quite yet. And if Orem can work his magic and get the other one in, you actually see the white flight
Killing me
feathers
here.
growing.
Killing me here. I'm gonna have to change this later. Is it this
I
picture?
know.
Open. It
See,
is.
and Orem has been asking me all week to kind of get stuff prepped, and I've had a crappy week, so I failed Orem.
You didn't fail. Can I
Woo! Chicken.
Control C? Whatever I was doing, that was not what I want to be doing. I think I was rotating the entire thing except for the
Oh,
picture.
we lost our TV. We've been robbed.
Where did it go?
I don't
No,
know.
okay, legitly, where did it go?
I
Did
don't.
I
I don't know.
hold up? Why is it not the Control
All
Z
right.
Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z
Oh,
Z?
I was watching your name just float to the top. I'm like, oh look, he's floating away invisibly. But then I noticed
Did
the
I?
snail was up there already.
Okay, it's back there now.
Someone egged our TV. Sorry.
OMG. You're killing here, Serena. Just FYI.
Softly with
With
my
your
words.
words. I
Telling
haven't
my
heard
whole
that
life.
song in forever.
Chickens. You
Working
see those
on it.
white feathers?
OMG, let me finish. Oh. And this is going to be sideways. I don't know how to edit it without there. Because if I try rotating the entire thing, I think it destroys everything. Control Z. Like,
Whee!
see what it does there? If I do that,
The chickens flew away. Oh no, we lost the TV.
there. I think the TV's back. Okay. No
Chickies.
more. That's about all the editing I'm doing.
Wait,
Done. No more. No more. Nope.
how did you get the big screen? You had it for like a split second.
Oh, you want to close up the screen? Yeah, I can do that. Boop.
Yeah. It might have been easier if we started with that. I'm sorry.
Well, no, because the big screen is just a small down version of the small screen on the thing. So whatever you do to the big goes to the small.
Oh. Okay, so if everyone can watch or see this picture now, you see those little whites on the sides? Those are their flight feathers. They just started growing. The chicken at the far back side, the one that's like orange or not orange, more tan and lighter in feather color, that one, according to what Google and some research says, that in theory that should be a male. So we're hoping that that is one rooster. There are 20 chicks in all in there, and yeah, they're cute. Look how pretty the one is on the left. Sorry, I could stare at my chickens all day. All the
You can.
or nugs. Hey.
And I also typed that under the wrong one. Okay. So I'm going to cover that back up. Go back to that. There we go. Okay. And let's lock all that so I don't mess anything else. Done. Just moving on. Okay. So yeah, so that's
Thank you,
you.
Orm.
Yeah, no problem. What's the little self-indulgence just to pleasure other people?
Hmm.
Not
I
in
didn't
that
think we were
sense,
doing
you
that kind of show for a
crackhead.
chill show.
Oh. First off,
Sorry.
no, because on air. Second off, sister, hell no. Third off, I am not feeling well, so no. If we get to discuss what's going on, I've done give myself not food poison, but I've done put something in the body no like. So I've been trying to get rid of it all day long. So if we have some constant vanishing of the Orim, Serena's gonna have to handle things. That will be my
I
revenge.
got this.
Sure you do. I have
So really, revenge.
110% faith of you.
Thank you.
Okay. So other than that, not much else been going on. Just um usual work related stuff. I
Nick.
usually get all my chores done over the weekend, try to get stuff done before show, and then not much else. So I live a very boring life now that I think about it.
I have a lot going on, but mine's pretty boring, if that makes sense.
No, you don't have a boring life. You have three little ones. You have the big dumb one. I joke, by the
Oh,
way.
don't be mean.
You have half a zoo in the house. You have your half the zoo outside of the
Mm,
house. You are not
yeah.
boring. I don't have house plants because I know what will happen to them.
Oh, speaking about that, our grapes are growing little grapes. Our grape plant's finally growing little grapes.
There's a joke about something about round things dropping, but okay.
Do what?
Puberty.
Oh,
Oh, for the love of. It's going to be that type of day, isn't it?
it's always that type of day.
Noted.
It's that
Okay.
type of life.
All right.
So we're gonna get
So,
into everything.
yes, let's get. That's. I am scared. I am so
Why?
much scared because everything.
How
I need to
much?
find everything. You know
Make
the
sure
sad
everything
part is
works.
I did beforehand because I didn't have everything installed, and I found that old
Forget
save data,
everything.
which I promptly deleted.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Why?
so
Was it bad?
because it was the old play data, so I like to start fresh. That's why I love
Mm.
Minecraft because I like get to a certain point. If I hit a wall, I go back and go. All right, so let's start off with why is this not working? Why are you not working? There it goes, and Boop. And I need to swap this
This
over
issue is
to
brought to
this.
you not by Serena.
There we go. Go back to there and there. Perfect. So welcome to everything. So I guess we'll put everything on the table, and if anyone wants to ask questions or anything of that nature, they're welcome to feel free. As it's
like
one
that.
of these games, if it doesn't have the priority, it minimizes. That's an annoyance. All right, is the audio not too loud?
I don't know because I have it muted on my end.
Okay.
I still can't hear it, so.
You
But
can't hear
that's a me thing. I remember I said
Oh,
different
that
setup. I
reminds
think
me.
my head.
it? You're good. Nope, I just need to do something. There you go. This way you can now see too. I think you should be able to hear bass not through that, but according to OBS it's running, so no drop frames. All right.
I can hear it.
All right, let's go, everyone. We're going into everything. Did I click enter?
It's time to visit
Where is
everything
enter?
on the keyboard.
I'm hitting enter and you're doing anything. Oh, enter. Oh, enter. Oh, it wants that enter. All right, let's delete that. That was a test. New
I
game.
didn't know there was
This
different
one.
forms of enters.
Well, there's the numpad enter, and then there's the keyboard enter. And this in your corner show. Yeah, plus one.
Sounds good.
For the love of. Keep trying to hit the enter. All right.
So far, everything is pissing you off.
Slightly. Get something to drink before we start. But I think we are that little dot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I guess we're thinking. Press
No, I
C or something to move. Oh, wow, that is super sensitive. Let's think.
We're flying.
I let
How
you
far
read.
do I need to get? Yes, thank you. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Like the one thing I got going on right now. So pretty.
I like the
Think.
colors.
Okay, what am I?
That's a good question. What are you? I know I am. I think I identify as annoyed. I think that's a good way of describing me. Yes. Oh.
I didn't know you could. It's a polar bear.
Is it really? It is.
It's a
That is.
polar
It is completely different than what I played earlier because before I was a gazelle for testing.
bear.
So we are a polar bear.
I like polar bears. I want to hug one. Or at least pet it.
Can I move? It's.
You just roll around. I don't remember. It's a headstand.
Oh, this is a
know.
hold button down.
You are polar bear. Why is it? Okay, I have to read faster. Got it. I'm done.
A little bit. Oh my god.
That's the Chloe.
I don't know. X? Press X near the thought
Press
icons like this. Okay, sorry.
In my reading, if there's no thought to open, hold. Run for a
Sorry.
Why do they walk
Why-
normally?
Fudge if I know. Oh, you can see the little breath.
Yeah. So cute.
Supposed to get to the thought icons. Hi. Stop. I want to think with you.
Hold on, I wasn't looking. As you wander around, you might sometimes feel a bit lost. Understatement.
Well, is all who wander are lost, or are they just seeking without knowing?
Philosophy, I love it.
I like philosophy. Something I don't delve into as much as I would like to. Okay. So,
Headstand.
yes. No stand.
Oh, I can smell the snow.
Press C or the
Press
exit.
C.
Oh, no, no, no. No, I don't want to do autoplay. That's probably why I was having a hard time moving around. X?
What is
Okay, I
that?
don't have any car. There's one right there. Let's go think. Speed roll.
There's someone in a tree. It was just on the tree.
Nice.
If there's no thought,
Alright, I'm got this.
press X.
I didn't click it that time.
The thought's that way.
Which way is that? Okay, I see it.
The thought's moving. Oh, okay.
Here, roll this thought. 'Cause I remember last time we... Yeah, I know, right? Hi. No, stop. Hello, hi. Oh, this mouse thing is annoying.
Hold on, your thought. Hi, OIC. Yes, you have found me. Finally, we've been waiting for you for such a long time.
Okay.
Notice my thought had the pretty icon. Look out for others with this. We're here to show you what you're able to do and help you navigate everything.
Oh, I can... Okay, I didn't know I can move around while doing that. Sorry.
I'll say fight. Good luck.
Crack shot. Oh, excuse me.
Things with this icon. Unlock ability. Is walking an ability?
I don't think things walk.
Penguins are.
Well, are penguins really animals?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
X.
Alright, go.
Once you've seen one spring afternoon, you've seen them all.
Not true.
Fair. They never really get old, though. So yeah. I mean, technically, what is a sunset, an afternoon, whatever that was?
I mean, mechanically, yes. Mechanically, yes, they're the same, but still, there's variant wall. The wall has the... Okay.
But here we go. You like philosophy. So let's take a... Well, don't you click that thought yet.
Alright, won't click it. I'll even walk away from it.
Thank you. But let's discuss stuff for a second. So let's say the definition of whatever or you know what a sunset is. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all, which is technically true. You see the sun setting. Now the moments and the experiences can be vastly different, but you've technically seen all sunsets.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Now you made thought the bubble pop. Snow. I wish it would all melt away sometimes.
I guess from perspective from a plant, it's not, unless you're, OMG, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, suited to live in that environment, you would not want the snow. Okay, so, let's go back to that.
So we...
Oh, you're about to say something?
Oh, I was gonna say about... Look, you ran right into it. About the whole entire prospect, like, plants generally do better in warmth on average. So even though that those technical plants are suited for it, they might be pretty warm. I think cold also kind of stunts growth. Everything things. Thinking is how all things communicate. Thinking helps things end or avoid one another. What the heck? Thinking helps things find or avoid one another. It deepens bonds between some things and separates others. It's how things announce their existence. So sing all day long. I want to hear what you sound like. And so does everything else. I really get my
Interrupting Moose.
If other things hear you, they might sing back. Sing to other animals, press space, middle mouse button when near.
Something real quick here. Because on Where am I going?
Just
Wait,
rolling
Sorry,
down a
'cause you were
hill.
off screen on my screen, and then I went to go fix it, and it's like already fixed. You, come here. Let me see the song of my people.
Some things will help you on your journey. Other things are just thinking about themselves and the situation they're in. That's interesting. You can trust all of them or none of them. It's up to you.
Not wrong. Everyone's
like
going
that.
through their own stuff, so you don't know what they're doing, so they might not be able to help you because they got their own thing going on. Alright, so I remember... Okay. A big old puff cloud.
Good. Got a big old nuke.
Back to the rock or back to something else? Back to the rock.
I'm taking the nuke for her. Sun, 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 we get it. How about something else for a change?
This long of a start. Is this supposed? I don't know. 'Cause I know these things have a purpose. I forget what the hell it is. I know you can have a herd mentality. Am I supposed to? Because you could also fiddle with other things. I don't think we've unlocked it yet. Over here. Words.
Hey, how far back do you think polar bears go?
50 yards if they do a red flag.
You might not always feel it. Let me make sure I read that right. But you look trillions of generations of polar bear. What? Took trillions of generations of polar bears getting mixed up all the way back to forever. It's incredible you made it through and finally arrived here.
Okay.
Okay. The other polar bears around here are a reflection of you from back then. Each with their own dreams and their own lives to live. As you meet other polar bears, you will sometimes feel inspiration from them.
Inseparable.
Close enough. And then find where you really start and end is... Wait. Damn it, now I'm going to question everything I read. And find where you really start and end is up to you.
And end up is, yeah. Other pillars involve I join by pressing and holding V when close. Okay, V. Okay, so I'm going to check some of the settings for a quick second. Alright, no. Okay. Subtitles on. Status updates. Okay. Want to restart the area. Okay, so that should be good. Alright. Okay, another fall. It says V.
When you're bipolar.
Bipolar.
Look at that. That's our next topic.
Tell me, Tony is a bipolar bill.
As long as you keep moving in any direction you choose, that will take you where you need to go. Fair enough. You got a coyote! Or wolf.
Something. Whatever that is. I guess talking would be considered a form of singing, just not sing song.
True, but
Communication. Okay, we need more thoughts. I know you start getting narrator and you unlock other stuff. It's just been a long while. Where did it go? Did I lose my thought? Oh, it's over there.
definitely. You may need to losing your train of thought for a moment. You're off on a great adventure. I wish I could join you. Maybe one day I'll be able to.
Oh, hold on. Spears.
Yeah. Here's a couple of them.
This map is super simple. I might not go
There you are.
Where am I?
Over time you might, and well, over time you might find there's no right or wrong path to take here. Thank you. As you explore, you might feel that part of you needs to get their own direction. I don't know why I put a random mess in there. Because you can't control everything at once.
Oh, tell me about
The
it.
rock is talking to me. At least not yet. Try letting go of a few things. Okay, rock, just listen.
Party of one.
You're right to your left, to your behind.
Right here?
Wait, this might seem a bit aimless, even maybe pointless.
Pause for a second. I'm
It's
lowering
okay.
the audio because I see it's peeking out a little bit. There we go.
Because that's exactly what it is. There's no point to anything here. I've been hanging around in the exact spot for 30 odd years and never found one.
Damn.
So good luck to you. At least you seem to be able to get around a bit faster than me. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to watching the sun. It's like a dance.
Right.
Don't leave. Come join us. We watch the sun together.
I felt like we've been going to the same thought bubbles, and I don't know, like, what progresses this.
Oh,
Ooh, bark, bark.
he's growling.
Three. Nothing this way. So I don't know what that center thing in the top middle of the screen does.
It looks like the direction you're rolling.
Is that like a
Backward,
thumbstick kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Did I run right past it?
No, it's still ahead of you, I think.
Is it?
Oh, wait. Damn it, keep losing our thoughts.
Oh, it's like ADHD, the visualization of it. Oh, it's right here. Wait, is it the trick? There we go.
I can never really tell how well I'm doing at this. Sometimes it feels like I'm on the right track. Other times I just feel swept around the place. I might never really know. Like losing your thoughts, you feel like you're on the right track, and then bam.
Well, yeah.
You're
I've
right,
lost
you're
track
right.
how I'm coming up the hill, everyone. Woo! Overshot.
Oh, you passed it. You skipped a thought. We're the best forest of globe cedar anywhere in the world. I've seen other forests around, but they don't cut it. I mean, some of them are cute. I'll grant you that. There was this one globe cedar I saw a while back that I wanted to get to know. They seemed kind of into me too, but winter came and that was the end of that. Aw.
Oh. I mean, that happens. You know, people grow apart. Stuff happens. You know, you might be good for a little bit, and then unfortunately, bam. You know, stuff happens. All right, now this one. This one. There we go.
Remember this place and remember what you are.
Okay.
Keep it in mind as you go beyond here. You might need to find a way back to it. Sorry, there was a delay.
You're good. So that one Okay.
Ooh, perfect lining. Hey, what do you make of all the small things around here? All the plants and little creatures, are they here for you or are you here for them? It's hard to imagine that everything could be here for each other. That's sad. Because you could only see things from a polar bear's perspective. Just as I can only see from a beach, thank you, a beach's perspective. Beach. But if you want to, you can always see things from a little, from a little thing's point of view. Try.
Get close to something and hold down. All right. So,
Morphing. Barking
Bond
at
is
something under
quicker
the
if you sing
snow.
a few times. We're grass.
Ah, poopy.
Excuse?
I'm sorry. I completely forgot something. Can you take over for a few moments?
Yeah, sure. I got this covered. So while Serena takes care of a matter, we're just gonna see if we can just be a whole big pile of grass and see what happens. Can I? Oh, I can go faster. Speed run. See how much grass I can get. Alright, so it looks like I've got a good old patch of grass. Not too bad. Can descend below level, but what can I descend below to? Oh, are we? Oh, we're braid. Oh, wow, words. Blades of grass now. So, okay, this is beginning to irk me. Things. So we've got animals, plants, grass clump, rough grass. Okay. Autoplay off. Or is it scale travel? All play can travel between scale levels. Descend. Okay, whatever. We'll figure this out. So anyway, oh, we can pause. So we are rough grass. Okay. So, oh! Should we surprise Serena and become a frog real quick? Alright, so I'm gonna have to wait for her before we do anything, but we're a frog now. Okay, the music's a little weird, but okay. Alrighty. There's a thought, but I'm waiting here. Interesting. And everything just looks weird and out of focus because I guess the frog's eyesight only goes so far? I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's just showing the scale of how small it is. Can I speed them? Yes, I can. Huh. Oh, it's a different type of grass. There is nothing smaller than you need to enter? Okay. Can I be... Wait, no, I don't want to be the pebble yet. Wait for Serena beforehand. So there are other frogs around the area, though. But granted, frogs in the cold don't do well. At least most frogs that I'm aware of. Wait, feathers. Interesting. Toadstool. Rock. Flowers. Pine cones. Thankfully, it's pine cones, not what I thought it originally was. Not close enough to join. To join what? Is there something else to join? Okay, it fixed itself. That was bizarre. I think I found a glitch. Yes, hippity hoppity frog. Okay, so let's go explore a little bit while we wait. A little speed going. So different types of grass, different types of plants. How was it I didn't notice the little roses or the little red flower plants before when I was bigger? But now they seem to be more abundant. Or the little toadstools for that matter. Weird. I think it's all about that perspective. Oops, stuck. There we go. Okay, there we go. There's something nearby. What's the other thing too? I don't see any other animals. Okay, so audio's still looking pretty decent. I might lower it just slightly a bit. Just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so I think I'm gonna read a little bit while waiting for her. So, hi friend, looks like you've seen things from a little thing's point of view. Now you might be wondering what it's like to see things from the other way around, to see things from a bigger point of view. Out of all the points of view you find, which one is the right one? To ascend, go look at something and then right click, excuse me. Interesting, alright. Can hold to ascend, alright. Oh, we're the flowers now. Not much going on down around here. But I kind of like that way. Sometimes it is nice to have just slow, relaxing days. Sunny spring days are probably my favorite. Just like to watch the sky. I haven't done sky gazing in a long while. Maybe I'll start doing that again. Can I? Yes. Come, join the flock of flowers. Let's see if we can get a couple more. Will it grow in the water? It will. Interesting. And then there was more. All the more. Join the club. Pretty looking flowers. It's going to take a miracle for me to stay alive the whole spring. True. Sometimes some things are just not meant out to last that long, and you just gotta let them go. Let's see here. Is there any more of these I can collect? Not that I can see. Well, let's gather a couple more thoughts while we wait. This looks strangely familiar. I've been here before, and I'm sure I've seen you, but I can't quite figure out when or where. Does anyone else have the same issue where you'll remember a face, but it's hard to remember a name, or vice versa? Like, you'll remember a name, but it's hard to remember a face? I've got that problem where, like, I'll know people, but, like, names and stuff. Like, I'll know a face, I know where I've seen the face, but for some reason the brain just has the issue of just not connecting the name to it. Like, I'll do that a lot at conventions. Like, oh, it's you from, like, I'll know the department or something of that nature, but, like, the actual name, nope. Just brain does not want to store that info. This is a never-ending afternoon. I can't wait for tomorrow to come. Okay. Oh, what did I find? What is there? Oh, what is there? X.
I find it a little difficult
there we go.
to say what the subject matter of this seminar is going to be, because it's too fundamental to give it a title. I'm going to talk about what there is. Now, the first thing, though, that we have to do is to get our perspectives with some background about the basic ideas which influence our everyday common sense, our fundamental notions about what life is about. Ideas of the world which are built into the very nature of the language we use, and of our ideas of logic and of what makes sense altogether.
Oh, wow, they're so big.
And these basic ideas I call myth, not using the word myth to mean simply something untrue, but to use the word myth in a more powerful sense. A myth is an image, in terms of
Rolling
which we try
Stones.
to make sense of the world.
Thoughts are absorbed into the mind. Press M key to open it. Oh, these are all the thoughts. Cool. And then I guess the gray ones are where we could expand off of. Oh, and we could play them. Okay. I'm a snow chunk. I'm not even a cloud or a rock or pebble. I'm just a clump of snow. Cool. A little herd of snowballs. Alright, well, let's go see what this one's. Enlighten me. First, let's get the crew together. Get all okay, and then we'll sing. And I guess that's a song. Okay. Oh, did the thought go away since I added them to the group? Interesting. Okay, well, let's keep rolling and see what other ones we could fill with. Can I be a mushroom? Oh, what am I? Holy crap, I'm a snowflake. I'm a liquid snowflake? Okay, this is a little trippy. What am I now? Oh, it's got a bunch of Telstarine. Okay, legitly, what am I now? I am a transparent hair. Oh, wow. Okay. The microbial world scares the fudge out of me. Can I get bigger, please? Alright, let's beat this thing. What am I? I'm a dirt particle. Oh, okay. Can I not be this thing? Alright, let's beat this thing. What if it be now? Water flea? Something a little bit more mobility. I am a Daphnia pulex. Crustacean, okay. Interesting. I am gonna mispronounce all the things. So am I still probably in the pond then. Oh, that sounds so weird. So this is smaller, and I think this is for larger. Okay, I'm stuck on something. Is it like ice? Okay. I apologize for the superly wonky camera. This thing is like super sensitive. Okay. What about bigger? We could go do that, or there's that. What is that? Are we a snowflake again, or are we something else? Are we just a... Oh, we have a thought down here. High and low, long and short, difficult and easy. What is the was of what will be? Okay. That was a little hard to say, but alright. We're kind of just floating around. This isn't how I pictured my life. Ending up here of all places, we all have our dreams. I pictured living in a house by now. Maybe I can pressure my children to do that for me. If I ever have any, and I probably won't, because I'm a miserable to be around. Hey, stop that. You don't need your pity. It's just the way things are. I'm probably the end of my line. Life sometimes does that because it needs to. It's always improving yourself, finding new adventures for itself. I got to see it. There's nothing more I could ask for. I was never a big one to push your personal, we call it, goals onto like children or other people. I was like, nope, let them do their own thing. Ooh, that's a special one. Alright, let's go hit this up. Oh, wrong button. World that peoples.
You, as a human being, you grow out of this physical universe in just exactly the same way that an apple grows off an apple tree. So let's say the tree
Hello.
which grows apples
Welcome back.
is a tree which apples.
Found the narrator.
Using apple as a verb.
Oh, okay.
And a world in which human beings arrive is a world that peoples.
Taking my job away.
And so the existence of
Sorry.
people is symptomatic of the kind of universe we live in. Just as hair on a head is symptomatic of what's going on in the organism.
Yeah.
But we have been brought up not to feel that we belong in the world. So our popular speech reflects it. We say, I came into this world. You didn't. You came out of it.
True.
We say, face facts. We talk about encounters with reality. As if it was a head-on meeting with completely alien agencies. And the average person has the sensation that he is a somewhat that exists inside a bag of skin. A center of consciousness, which looks out at this thing and what the hell's it going to do to me? I recognize you. You kind of look like me, and I've seen myself in a mirror. And you look like you might be people. So maybe you're intelligent. Maybe you can love too. And perhaps you're all right. Some of you are anyway. You've got the right color of skin, or you have the right religion, or whatever it is, you're okay. But there are all those people over in Asia, Africa, and they may not really be people. When you want to destroy someone, you always define them as unpeople.
Okay, so I was doing a little exploring, and everything is everything is everything. And I think I've hit a microscopic level because right now we're at oxygen molecule, if I remember correctly. We were a frog for a little bit, and now, oh wow! All right, can we be a different thing? What are we now? Let's go explore. Oh, I think I made it mad. But yeah, so the narrator's going on like, world, and I just love the philosophy of this. This is so hard to control, just FYI.
Oh, really?
It's not hard in the sense of like mechanically, it's just my brain is trying to wrap around it. And it's just going, yee.
Oh, okay.
Because look at this. Alright, there's nothing larger than you nearby. What about small? There's nothing. Am I gonna get closer to something smaller? Oh, what am I now? It makes a pretty noise. You are a feedback spear. What the hell is a feedback spear? Alright, we're going on an adventure. Holy sh... Okay. Alright, let's... Get closer to the thought. I wanted to pass the thought. Okay. Alright, I don't want to oh, we're descending. Where are we going? What are we now? It's Twinkles.
That's kind of cool.
Oh, we are a superstar cluster. I don't know where to go, sir. I guess we go there. I don't think I've ever been to this part. I'm gonna overshoot this and guarantee this. Oh,
I don't know. I've never seen this before.
that's you. But I want to show you another way of getting mixed up. A very beautiful thing you can do, and it's dancing. To dance is to move in a pattern and not towards anywhere in particular. To make yourself the destination and to enjoy never quite arriving. Dance always takes two, but the more the merrier. Everything dances a little differently, so try to do with different things. Join with two more things and press 8? B? Are you able to read the screen, Serena? You there, Serena? I think I lost her. Let me check real
Hold
quick.
on, sorry. No, I'm having issues.
That's alright. It's alright, I'm just gonna explore. Maybe I can find one more. These look like little nebulae. Now that's that. V to grab people. Do I have to get closer to dance? Am I dancing? Am you winning, son? 8. Join two more, then press... It looks like number 8 to dance. We will seek more of it and reinforce it forever. Oh, well, now this.
Alright, Orim. Serena has a huge problem right now.
Okay. Well, how do we fix the huge... Well, let's first address what the problem is, and then how do we fix it?
My computer charging port is not working, and my computer is on its way dying, and this whole time I thought it was charging and it wasn't.
Okay. Why is the port not charging?
I'm pretty sure that I somehow damaged the port. I already tried a different charger and everything.
Oh, well, that's an issue. Huh.
Yeah, I figured it was. I figured to address it.
Okay, so how much of a charge do you left on your computer?
According to this, I have roughly 30 minutes.
Alrighty. Do you have another computer to use?
Nope.
No. Okay. Let's wing this. How about this? Are you able to get on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll get you on the phone. I'll patch you into here. And then what we'll do is I think I can stream to your phone this way you can stay in the loop. And we'll just take it from there.
Okay.
So while your computer's still running, let's get to you to the phone, or get your phone set up, prepped. I'm gonna go hit the narrator up.
We have this hostility to the external world because of the superstition, the myth, the absolutely unfounded theory that you yourself exist only inside your skin.
Huh.
Now, I want to propose another idea altogether. Billions of years ago, you were a big bang. But now you're a complicated human being.
Very complicated.
But so we define ourselves as being only that. If you think that you are only inside your skin, you define yourself as one very complicated little curlicue, way out on the edge of that explosion, way out in space and way out in time. And then we cut ourselves off and don't feel that we're still the Big Bang. But you are. Depends how you define yourself. You are actually, if this is the way things started, if there was a Big Bang in the beginning, you're not something
There we
is
go.
a result of the Big Bang. You're not something that is a sort of puppet on the end of the process. You are still the process.
I like that.
You are the Big Bang, the original force of the universe, coming on as whoever you are. See, when I meet you, I see not just what you define yourself as, Mr. So-and-so, Miss So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so. I see every one of you as the primordial energy of the universe coming on at me in this particular way. I know I'm that too. But we've learned to define ourselves as separate from it.
Something shot by. Oh, press exit. We gave birth. Oh, this is so cool. I feel like a Pokemon. Just keep popping them out. Oh, they're doing little different dances too. Oh, that is so cute. All right. But that's very interesting thought process of the fact of like, I mean, initially like the brain thinks like, oh, we are in ourselves, disconnected and all that stuff, but we're all connected, whether we know or don't know the other individuals. Like the actions you have will influence actions of others, of people you might not even see. Like case in point, like someone that throws a piece of trash on the floor in a park will affect the trash person, or maybe someone that's kind-hearted enough to pick up that trash and to put the trash into the can. And they affected each other without even noticing that they're doing so. All right, can I? Oh, superstar cluster. Okay, can
All right, Orim, are you able to hear me?
I can hear you. I think everyone can still hear you as well.
Good. Sorry about that.
It's all good. So you're on your phone now?
Yeah,
All right. Or do I need to restream to you, or you can still see?
I can see.
Okay, cool.
It looks very pretty.
Yep. We are in. Well, right now we're dancing, but we are in like superstar clusters. We went so small that we went big, and we are giving birth to new star clusters.
Cool, we're a nebula.
Pretty much. Now you got it. But yeah, the narrator was just talking about how the individual has been, I want to say the word trained, but like has come about to think of them conditioned, we'll say, I guess, to think of themselves as separate and together, where in all reality we're interconnected one way or the other. Like we are the continuation of the Big Bang, not just a separate individual. Like Serena is Serena. I mean, you are you, but you're also the continuation of the Big Bang, evolving, exploring, and building. And how
That's
we call.
also.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I was gonna say that's an interesting concept because that is a what is it called? I just had it and I lost it. So there is a viewpoint perspective that you find in certain cultures where it's individualism versus collectivism.
Yes.
And the one where you stand apart from another is individualism.
And then how we call you might affect and what's the other word? Interact with people you might not have noticed. And like the case in point I gave was the fact of like a person's in the park and they throw their trash on the floor instead of the trash bin. Now you will affect somebody who like either the janitor that has to pick it up or some kind-hearted person that will pick it up, and those two people will never meet each other but have affected and interacted with each other.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, in the game of everything, I mean, we can even go deeper than that. You affect the environment, which in turn affects the wild animals in the environment and even the bug ecosystem.
The buggy system?
The bug ecosystem.
Oh, bug ecosystem. Okay. Oh, what are we now? We are a lenticular galaxy. Can I diffuse nebula? Oh, let's descend. Okay, let's get small.
That star.
Ooh. Sorry, making the big vroom vroom. I'm a sun.
Oh.
Oh, here we go. Ready to hear the next narration?
Sure.
What
Let's
I
go
would call a
slow.
kind of the basic problem we've got to go through first is to understand that there are no such things as things. That is to say, separate things. That is only a way of talking. If you can understand this, you're going to have no further problems. I once asked a group of high school children, what do you mean by a thing? And first of all, they gave me all sorts of synonyms. They said it's an object, which is simply another word for a thing. It doesn't tell you anything about what you mean by a thing. And finally, a very smart girl who was in the group said a thing is a noun. And she was quite right. A noun isn't a part of nature, it's a part of speech. There are no nouns in the physical world.
Mm-hmm.
There are no separate things in the physical world either. See, the physical world is wiggly. The clouds, mountains, trees, people are all wiggly. And only when human beings get working at things, they build buildings in straight lines and try and make out that the world isn't really wiggly. But here are we sitting in this room all built on straight lines, but each one of us is as wiggly as all get out.
That's cute.
But that makes sense too, because a noun is a concept formed by man. It doesn't exist other than the fact that we've made that concept.
Yep, just like time.
Yep. Now, seasons, day and night, those exist because, oh, we're a green planet. Because those are there, but like hours, minutes, and all that is a human construct. Can I get, oh, let's get smaller. Let's see how small we can get. Let's pick right there. What are we?
An island?
Looks like it. We are a rock continent.
Mm.
And can we dance? We can dance. Make a whirlpool. And look, you can actually see the seasons and the time change as well.
Mm.
Well, you can't see now
It's
because
very
the cloud's
pretty.
in the way.
Yeah.
But look at this. If I don't move, time moves kind of like in a normal pattern. But when I do move, it speeds up because the amount of time it would take to actually physically move this.
Yeah. I like that representation.
We call it, ooh, pick one.
Let's go with the top. Or wait, we don't want to go low. Let's go to the one left top.
That one?
Yep. Uh-huh.
What are we now?
I'm a plant.
Oh, we're seagrass.
We're fancy.
Yes. Oh, I was right. Seagrass. Oh, we move fast too.
We got splayed.
Do you want me to read or can you still read?
I can read it. It says, every part of me will one day be recycled into some other portion of the universe, which in turn will change into another part. And so on to infinity. No, oh, look, a shark. Wait, what did
Dolphin.
it say? I didn't finish.
Knowing that's
Oh.
both my past and my future.
I might be okay with letting myself fall apart completely and go back to the everything. But I also feel responsible for this arrangement I call myself.
That's an interesting thought. Like, I want to be the thing. Let me be the thing. I want to be the thing. I'm a dolphin. Can I jump?
Hey, dolphin.
Oop, another narrator. But yeah, so like, in the grand scheme of things, like we come from everything, we'll go back to everything kind of deal. And
Yeah.
like you're an amalgamation of every breath that's been had in the past 1,000 years, million years. You're every cell that's been, beforehand, and then afterwards you'll be part of every cell afterwards. And some
Mhm.
people find solace with that. Other people find that prospect to be damn near terrifying.
I don't know. I sit more on the terrifying side of that than the other.
Fair enough. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just your perspective. Oh,
Yup.
there's the floor there. And there's nothing wrong with that because one of the wonderful many things about the world is the different types of perspective. Can I hit that thought process?
yeah.
Nope. Can I? Nothing
Versus
smaller.
the
Can I
moon.
get bigger? I can select the thing to be bigger, but I can't get that to that thought.
Hmm.
Okay.
Some thoughts just elude us.
Yep. Okay. Alright, what about this? Oh, we're back to being a continent. Can I... Oh, I can hit this thought. Give me thoughts.
Hold on, I wasn't looking. I've always wanted to live by the sea. I'm happy here. The clouds never get boring to look at. They come and go and never look exactly the same.
Ooh, sunrise. Okay, now I want to change this thought. Okay, come here. Come here. Oh, we're ice continent.
It's cold.
Yes. Okay, here we go. Getting hold of the wiggly world. Sorry,
You're good.
I got a little excited.
You're good.
Now then, when you want to get control of something that wiggles, it's pretty difficult, isn't it? You try and pick up a fish in your hands, and the fish is wiggly and it slips out. What do you do to get hold of the fish? You use
Get a
a
net.
net.
Yes.
And so the net is the basic thing we have for getting hold of the wiggly world. A net is something regular. And I can number the holes in a net. So many holes up, so many holes across. And if I can number these holes, I can count exactly where each wiggle is in terms of a hole in that net. But in order to do that, I've got to break up the wiggle into bits. And I've got to call this a specific bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle, and this the next bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle. And so these bits are things which I mark out in order to talk about the wiggle, in order to measure it, and therefore in order to control it. But in nature, in fact, in the physical world, the wiggle isn't bitted. So the world doesn't come thing. You and I are all as much continuous with the physical universe as a wave is continuous with the ocean. The ocean waves, and the universe peoples. And as the wave, I wave at you and say, you. The world is waving at me with you and saying, hi, I'm here. But the way we feel and sense our existence, being based on a myth that we are made, that we are parts, that we are things, our consciousness has been influenced so that each one of us does not feel that. We feel we have been hypnotized, literally hypnotized, by social convention into feeling and sensing that we exist only inside our skins, that we are not the original bang, but just something out on the end of it. And therefore we are scared stiff.
Yep.
Because my wave is going to disappear. And I'm going to die. And that would be awful.
What a weird way to stop that one.
Well, yeah, I just have to find the next one. But that's the point of it, though. That's the thought of death, the thought of, like, I'm going to vanish and all that is something that is man-made. Now, I can't say for other animals and stuff. Ooh, this is a special thought. But let me finish my conscious thing before I get sidetracked. But I don't know if animals have that same fear or have that same thought process, like, oh, I'm gonna die kind of thing. Because there's, like, animals that live, like, for what? Like, some flies only live for, like, a day, 24 hours. Some, like, live, like, 2 years, 3 years. Like, it's weird. The fact that we've put so much emphasis, so much, oh, it's gonna do it for me. Okay, fine.
Thoughts are the friction between things and other things. Thoughts would never exist if everything thought it was the same thing. As you go around listening to things, their thoughts will make impressions on your mind. When you go out and experience life, you will have your own thoughts. Sorry, nay.
Yeah.
And they will reflect the things you've listened to and absorbed. Give thinking a go. Just try not to take it too seriously.
Exactly.
So, regarding the animal concept that you were talking about, there's some different schools of thoughts, and it obviously also depends on the perceived intelligence of an animal.
True.
But overall, death is instinctual,
Oh yeah.
and humans are more prone to fighting death in that manner, or at least are scared of death in that manner, than most other animals, because again, most of the time an animal knows when it's time.
Yeah, like elephants.
Dogs, especially of natural age or causes, if you will, most of the time that they will go and they will kind of just distance themselves from their pack, which is their people or other animals that they've grown with,
Right.
and kind of do their thing.
I know, because with elephants, usually they'll have like a graveyard that they all know to go to when it knows that's their time.
Yep.
And we're a rock, by the way. We're a huge rock. Okay, we're not part of that group. They don't like us. Okay, move on.
That's interesting. I've never seen that before. I tried counting the grass around me, but I gave up quickly. Yeah.
Okay, ready for the next one, or is there any other thoughts we want to do before the next narration?
I want the narration to continue.
All right. A theory worth. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. You can read the narration.
I'll read. Okay, thank you. Theory worth betting on. And I love these. He's got such a great voice, and
You
sounds
are
old.
a fluke. You are a separate event. And you run from the maternity ward to the crematorium, and that's it, baby. Now, why does anybody think that way? There's no reason to, because it isn't even scientific. It's just a myth. And it's invented by people who wanted to feel a certain way. They want to play a certain game. Camus said there is only really one serious philosophical question, which is whether or not to commit suicide.
huh?
Should you or not commit suicide? This is a good question. Why go on?
Sorry.
And you
Maybe a
only
small
go
rock.
on if the game is worth the candle. Now, the universe has been going on for an incredible long time. And so, really, a satisfactory theory of the universe has to be one that's worth betting on. That's it seems to me, absolutely elementary common sense. If you make a theory of the universe which isn't worth betting on, why bother? Just commit suicide. But if you want to go on playing the game, you've got to have an optimal theory for playing the game.
Huh.
I mean, yeah, because every other choice seems to be weird and like in the if you want to say in the grand great scheme of things, like for a species and all that. If it's one person, then what's the point? But if it's like the entire species or something, then that would make more sense. So like, why are we doing this? Why bother with this if there's no point to it? Or not even that's not a point, just not worth the time. And I think that's a lot of it. Like, a lot of people don't see that it's worth the time. They don't see the happiness or the fun that they're getting out of it.
I don't know. I kind of took a different perspective from that.
Yeah, sure. Please share that perspective before I go with this thought.
No, I mean, you're still entitled to your own thought.
No, I'm just saying, no, share yours is what I'm getting at.
Oh, the whole premise that he was just talking about in that was that, make a bet on it's worth betting on. As in, life is so mysterious. You don't know. You're not guaranteed tomorrow. And if you have nothing that you are looking forward to, or gains or achievements or progression in life, it becomes stagnant. It becomes, what's the point? So the whole premise of what I took from that is to make it worth it.
to go out there and make it worth your time, not just sit back and wait for this fall in your lap.
Correct.
Okay.
You have to gamble a little bit. You have to bet on it, kind of concept.
And in all fairness, people gamble and bet every day. You wake up. Sorry, I'm gonna let these fuckers dance for a hot minute because I want to see this. But like when you wake up and like you go to work, you drive, and that's a gamble because you don't know what's gonna happen. You go to work, you don't know what's gonna happen, but you do that because you want something out of it. At least from my perspective, I want money out of this way I can put my roof and my more important thing, the internet, and have the fun. Like I consider those necessary evils, so this way I can have my fun time to have what my bet is. Like, okay, I'm betting on today that I'll get through my job, I won't quit, I won't get fired, I'll have money, and I can go online and play something.
Yep. Yeah, because that's ironically enough, we just had a big conversation with our kids about that life is, a balance. You
Oh,
can't just sit back and do nothing all points in time because then you get nothing, you gain nothing, you go nowhere. Even if you're doing something that you absolutely love and you're getting enjoyment out of it, eventually when you start losing stuff around you because that's your main focus, it dissipates, it goes away.
well, that and
Or,
the fun of that item will diminish over time because unfortunately, the way we are wired is, like let's do a very simple: take stone, hit stone on stone, ha ha, laugh. After about the thousandth time, it's gonna theoretically lose its impact on the brain of releasing the ha ha.
exactly, you become immune to it, if you will, and some more so than others.
Desensitized.
So life, exactly. So life is a balance. You have to balance everything. And in life, there is balance: good, evil, good times, bad times,
Mm.
you know,
I won't.
rewards,
I won't.
gains,
I won't.
losses.
I don't mean to interrupt. I wouldn't so far as to say good and evil, but definitely balances. Yes.
I would say good and evil because again, life is all but a balance.
Well, in life in the general sense, like if you're talking about human life, then yeah, there's good and evil. There's your morality, but
Yeah.
that's a human construct. If we're talking about nature, I don't think there's the existence of good or evil in nature in itself. There's prey and predator. There is weak and strong, day and night, like those balances. But in nature in and of itself, I don't think there is a good and evil. I'm sorry to
Maybe
get
not
busy
in
with this
nature
rock. Sorry.
itself, but do what?
I'm sorry. I was watching the rocks a little too much. I was getting dizzy.
But yeah, I
Wait,
mean, in the construct of good and evil, that is a perspective-based concept. Ooh, a bear. But yeah, I mean, it's even though you are right, we are still looking at it from a human
Oh yeah.
consciousness. So
Oh yeah. We're still looking at it from our own perspective because that's the only perspective we know. And
the
it's
best.
hard to try to strive to look at things from different perspectives because we've been looking at it for how long have you been alive? That's your brain is wired to look at it for that long of a perspective. You don't have any other perspectives to look at it from.
True. Very
Oh,
true.
that looks like a good nap, by the way. Ready for the next one?
Yep.
Symptomatic of the scheme of things.
If there is any such thing at all as intelligence and love and beauty, well, you found it in other people. In other words, it exists in us as human beings. And as I said, if it is there in us, it is symptomatic of the scheme of things. We are as symptomatic of the scheme of things as the apples are symptomatic of the apple tree or the rose of the rose bush. The earth is not a big rock infested with living organisms, any more than your skeleton is bones infested with cells. The earth is geological, yes, but this geological entity grows people. And our existence on the earth is a symptom of the solar system and its balances, as much as the solar system in turn is a symptom of our galaxy And
Yeah.
our galaxy, in its turn, is a symptom of the whole company of galaxies. Goodness only knows what that's in.
Which makes sense. It's like it's still intertwined, and
Hmm.
it's not like for. I want to disagree with the whole infested thing because if I may be blunt for a hot second,
Go for it.
I would definitely categorize humans as a aggressive virus or plague, if you will, because
Okay.
on the grounds of the fact of it's our lifestyles and the way we choose to live. Not everybody, but the majority of it has been very take, but give nothing back to the world, give to the nature and the ecosystem. Again, this is being a very broad stroke, just for the fact I want to get this thought process because it gets a little bit more nuanced, if you will. But
Okay.
I feel like we act more like viruses, where we just consume, reproduce, and consume more. Oh, just okay, fine. Just read that damn thought. Go ahead. Just do it automatically.
However, I think all species, not just the human race, do that.
Okay, fair enough.
So, nope. Well, missed that one.
Sorry. We'll skip these if we're having a discussion because it just automatically does and it's annoying me.
Got it. Okay.
Sorry.
That's cool. But I mean, technicality, all species do that.
Okay, I just think that we do it on a grander scale.
That's only because we have
The
bigger
capability to do
tools
so. Yeah.
and yeah, and the ability to speak of it.
Let's shrink down a little bit. Whoa, wabbit.
Or am I messaged you?
Oh, where?
Discord. Where
Okay.
else would I message you?
Okay. All right. So I would love to get back to this again. Because I know you're on your phone, so I think your phone battery is starting to, have a hid nipple.
No, my phone battery so far is at like 76%, but
Okay.
quality.
It's all good. I did just realize that your avatar wasn't up, so I put a picture of your avatar up now.
Thank you. I'm still present.
Yep. But yeah, let's see. Do you want to swap over to kind words, or do you want to just call it for the night?
I think we can run through kind words real quick.
Okay. But I would definitely love to
Once-
come back to this and, explore a little bit more. We didn't talk about as much as I thought we would, but I think we hit some really deep topics I would love to explore more on. More on, excuse me.
Sorry, I just thought of that too.
Okay,
And that would be
so
neat to go about.
go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I said would be neat to kind of explore like that.
Okay, so let's go back to the desk and transition. There we go. Okay, so close the app. Yes. All right.
I found that pleasant.
That was I liked it a lot. I like the the thought
Vibe.
prompts, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me boot this up and let's see here. This will take just a moment. But yeah, I would love to definitely come back to it. And if our viewers are enjoying it as well, please let us know in the comments, message us on, the socials, and we would, definitely jump back into that.
Yes. Explore more of everything.
All right, so now there it goes. Takes a minute. Boop. And I am floating. Dag nabbit. Why? Why
floating.
am I floating? Can I edit this? Oh, fudge nutter. There.
Nutter butter.
That fixes it for the time being. Don't care. Moving on. All right, so let's see. Audio should be coming across. All right. There's the mouse. Okay. And I believe, let's see here. There you go. That should take care of you.
Yeah. Taking care of business. You got a new sticker. Cutie Pluck. Winged kittens. Why are they not a thing?
Because
the claws would get you.
Yeah, flying claws. No, thank you. I'll hard pass on that. Let's see. Why?
Someone
Why?
wrote you a letter. We just got a letter. We just got.
Sorry, I am floating again, and it is irking me to no end.
Sorry.
You're good. It's a little bit of a hodgepodge. Oh, that's why I'm floating. So can I lower myself? I'm just gonna go do that. That's done. Okay, so we had our
Would you get back
request.
on the ground?
Yeah, I'm back on the ground. Nope, it's not. Fudge it. I'll fix it later. So our request was I learned new hindering things about myself, and I'm trying to overcome, and I am struggling to get them under control. So we have looks like 2 letters.
Ooh,
So here's the
like-
first one. Oh, another new sticker.
Model boat. I put this boat together myself. I bet it will float in real good like. That's cute.
Yep.
Okay. Am I reading or are you reading?
You are reading.
Okay. Don't worry about doing it all at once. Something that feels like a big, intimidating task is often really just a bunch of smaller tasks. Smaller, simpler tasks. I come from people that are stubborn in what can be a negative way, and I want to be different. I know that I'm not where I'd like to be, but I also know that I'm not as bad as I used to be. Progress is progress, even if you're not at the end goal yet. Keep going. I like that. That's very good advice, actually.
I do like that a lot. And we break out the things.
Woohoo!
Oh, hold on.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
No. I don't know. It's irking me, and I'll just dig a little bit there. All right, moving on. Okay, say thanks with the sticker. What are we sending back to them?
You picked the sticker. I picked the last few.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the kitty one. If I can find it. Oh, it's on the very first page. Derp.
Sending you thanks now. I thought I said darn. Done. I'll bet they love the sticker.
Okay. Oh, we've got quite a few. Oh, another new sticker.
Gucci?
Goji.
Goji. A terrible is it? A terrible? It is say terrible.
Yeah, it did.
It sounds like you need support. It's okay to ask for help. My advice to you is to allow these complicated emotions, take time to process them, to grieve if you need to, and to be curious about what you're thinking and feeling. It's okay to need help, and it's normal to struggle. I hope you have someone to lean on, or at least the therapist hugs. Aw.
Okay, sorry.
You're good.
It's
stand
my
back right
OCD was shining there. It's now fixed on screen. Okay, say thanks with the sticker. Am I sending this one too?
Yep.
We'll send them a boat.
Sending your thanks now. Done. And I bet they'll love it.
Okay, and then a third one. Wow, we got a lot back.
Ooh, balloons, they're floating. The first step to fixing those things is admitting you have a problem, which is great. It definitely takes a lot of work and a lot of time, but I'm proud of you for taking those first steps. Consistency is your best friend. As long as you do that, you will be golden. Good luck.
Send a mistake, and we've already read this twice, so I'm going to skip that. Okay, so that's all the response back, and that's really nice. I was not expecting to get 3 of them on that.
I know, right? And very, well thought out
Written?
responses,
Yeah.
too. And they were well written, too, yes.
Okay, yes, but yes, thought out as well. Okay, So, is there anything that I think that was yours that we put out into the world? Ooh, airplane. Sorry,
Yes, it was.
OCD or ADHD. If you're trying,
If
that's
you're
all anyone could
okay,
ask for. Sorry.
that's cool.
All right. So, is there anything that you want to ask out to the world, or is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Okay. Is
It's
there
your
anything that's
turn.
bugging me as of late?
Oh, I thought that said I really need a beer.
No, I don't drink beer. I really need to break the bad habit of staying up late and not going to bed. I often end up sleeping on the couch just because I can pass out with the TV on. I know it's not good for my back and sleep pattern, but having a hard time just placing myself in bed. Okay. And that's actually something that's been bothering me for the past month, 2 months now. It's like I don't want to go to sleep. My brain's got this weird thing. If I go to sleep, I'm missing out on something, but it's like I need sleep. So what I end up doing
Yeah.
was we call it, I'll go into the living room, lay on the couch, watch TV until I pass out, and then I'll wake up either because the girlfriend's got to go up to get to work, so she wakes me up and tells me to go lay on the bed for a few more hours, or I'll just sleep until I need to wake up for work and just go start my day. And it's as comfortable as the couch is, I realize it's starting to mess my back up, starting to mess my neck up. And it's just, I have a bed. I have a really comfortable bed. I have a really wonderful significant other in the bed that I should be cuddling with. But my brain's just like, no, I just want to watch TV. I want to stay up a little later. And it's just, grr.
Well, I'm assuming you don't have a TV in your room. Is
In the
your
bedroom, no.
girlfriend opposed to sounds
We
at night?
it would be detrimental to do that. And majority of the time, like I
Got it.
used to have a tablet I would watch in bed with the headphones in, but I realized passing out with it, I keep constantly dropping it, or I end up waking up laying on it, and I just don't want to break or crack it and then have glass embedded in flesh.
Well, yeah, that'd be bad. But I was thinking like maybe a laptop on a night table or a folding table.
Do have a bunch of those, but I think the one thing I'm trying to, I personally want to step away from is the whole late night thing. It's more of the matter of not just having the noise to put me to sleep. It's my brain not wanting to go to bed. It's like the FOMO, fear of missing out.
Yeah.
And I know it's silly because of like 3, 4 in the morning. What am I missing? It's like, oh, I could get one more game in, or I could chat with one more person, or something of that nature. It's just I need to get into that rhythm and mindset of just go to bed, turn everything off, get into that habit. But I'm just having a hard time either starting that habit or sticking with that habit.
And I can always call you and be like, Orem, it's time to go to bed. Let's go. Shut it
Well,
down.
yes, I mean I had alarms on my phone. It was like beep beep, go to bed. I'm like, okay. I go lay in bed and I'll just stare at the ceiling for a few minutes. It's like, okay, I'm awake. And I know I have access to all these devices and distractions to keep me awake. Like last night, it got so bad, like I made something to eat that wasn't really healthy and done messed my gut up all day. So I think I made mention at the beginning of the stream, and just I've been paying for it all day. And right now it's like, okay, I've got food in me, I've got some water, lots of water, just like letting it settle. So
Hold on for a second. I'm just trying to find out why your food wasn't healthy. It was fruit and protein.
well, I mean, okay, let's not say healthy, but it wasn't really.
Okay.
That's why that was weird. Okay, sorry, I had a screen overlapping something, and it was causing my OCD to twitch again. And I'm like, nope, I fixed it. But I think what the issue was, it was just like I already ate dinner. I had no Earthling to eat. It was just an excuse to stay awake.
Ah.
And I've
I
noticed like
see.
I'll get super snacky before bedtime, and it's like
Mhm.
how the girlfriend says, it's not that you're hungry, it's just that your mouth is bored, if you will.
Yep.
Okay, that makes
No,
sense
that
to you
makes
because
sense.
I
It
listened. It's
does.
like, okay, it's weird phrasing, but
Yeah, it's not that you're really hungry or you're wanting food. It's just you want something to do, especially like you said, as an excuse to be awake.
yeah,
And that's one of the things that you normally triggers us to stay awake.
yeah, because you can't sleep while chewing. Hope not, because you choke to death.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna send this all. Yep.
You better response. I think that says
Request.
request. Sorry, it's hard to see. And we'll
uh,
run this right over. Thank you. Yeah, I could do letters, but those little thingies are
I'll
smaller
run
on my
this right
screen,
over
so
to
it's
the
hard.
post office to be copied sent all over the world. Also, it may take time for people to reply. They may be sending you stickers. In the meantime, maybe write someone else a letter. Okay,
Do,
so
do, do, do.
okay, let's see here. View request.
Accidentally upset an altar. They were talking about how they like helping out others, and I pointed out that at one point they had wanted a family. They didn't realize this long story and memories of why we never had kids flooded back. Thought they knew. Sorry, an altar?
I'm a little confused with that as well. Let's try the next one. Do you want me to read these? It'd be easier.
Yeah.
I'm confused. Had a friend. He loved me. I had butterflies, but when thinking about being with him, kissing, etc., I was disgusted. I don't know why and if I was in love or not. We split due to that. I think I am not Ace. I'm in a real life. I'm in a real life now, but often think he would have treated me better. Real
A
life.
real relationship?
Real lasting?
No.
Really long? Reptile Lounge?
A-
Sorry, I'm just going way off
I'm
track
in a
now.
real relationship. Yeah. Next.
Okay.
I
mean,
don't feel comfortable responding if I don't know what they're saying.
I mean, if they're in a
Real
Fair.
relationship now?
Okay, let's see what the next one
Maybe.
is. I generally overthink my decisions like every day. Oh, this might be a Serena one.
Yeah.
So I don't make many mistakes like in general, but when I do, people capitalize horribly in them. I'm human. I can make them too. I just wish they can pass it off just like they do, just like I do when people without any reason.
When I help people without any reason. Okay.
When I help people without, okay. This is going back. Hello for those who are reading this. I'm one of those people who likes to overthink way too much for work, love relationships, or even goals. I was wondering if someone had a good tip to make less overthink. Thank you. I think this might be
We
one
could
of
do
your...
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now to flex Orim typing skills. Or the lack thereof.
Try to find out why you're overthinking this.
Okay.
Sometimes understanding the reason behind it, we can help combat it.
Sorry.
You're good.
Okay. I am paraphrasing. I apologize.
Yeah, that's fine. So try to find the cause of why you are overthinking. Sometimes knowing the triggers can help dealing with them more easily.
I can't help with them more easily. ILY? Yeah.
Yep. Hold on. So
You're good.
crap. My train of thought just went ploof.
So they're saying how they overthink for love, work, and everything else, and they're just wondering any good tips to help lessen the overthinking.
You could put that I too experienced this, and I have found that learning to accept the fact that I don't control everything, that all the overthinking does is just drive me crazy.
P-R-O-D, productive. Although overthinking is not productive.
And does more harm than good.
productive and does more harm than good. Okay.
Forgot the word and.
Does more harm. Where?
So I too have the same problems, and understanding that all the overthinking is not productive and does more harm than good.
Okay, there we go. And
There you
does
go.
more harm. Sorry, you forgot N. Where? Narrow it down a little. Somewhere on the paper, sure. I'll put it right down there.
Next line.
Next line.
Working to stop the overthinking before it starts has been my personal best success. Also accepting life as it is. You can put that in anywhere.
Working to stop overthinking before it starts seems to work for me, as well as taking into account that damn freaking caps lock.
So close to the A.
And taking into account that life is what it
Hate that
is, and sometimes you just do not have control.
Good luck. I hope this helps.
Good luck, and I hope this helps you on your. Just helps you. There, let's not make it too fancy. There we go.
Now you pick a sticker.
I get to pick a sticker.
Uh-huh. Orim sticker picking day.
Thumbs up, robot.
Hehe.
And yeet. Yes, send. Thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger. I'll rush this right over. I knew you'd keep waiting. I knew you'd keep writing people. I'm sure they love this. Oh hey, I discovered Light Garden this morning. I was a bit stressed about some things, but I put this on loop and washed it all away. Hopefully I'll have another sweet track for you tomorrow. Alright, let's back out of that. Ooh, I'm digging it. What the? Already? No way. That's getting saved
I
for
get to read
next
it.
week. Nope.
Oh,
That's
okay.
next week. Someone wrote back that quick.
It was pretty awesome.
Yes, that's impressive. And yes, overthinking is a bad habit.
Mhm.
Serena, can you tell me how time frame wise does it take to either create or to replace a habit?
On average, about 4 weeks.
So about a month.
To create to create a habit, and depending upon how
Ingrained?
a previous habit is, if you can stick to it for the same 4 weeks, you can also kick a habit.
Okay. So I think that might be I'm gonna try that for the whole not sleeping on the couch thing. What I'm gonna do is I have a whiteboard that's got my calendar. And I'm gonna start putting check marks for every time I don't sleep on the couch on the night and see if I could get enough to this. And I think I'm very carrot and stick kind of person. So I want you, Serena, if you don't mind, give me something that would be a good reward, if you will, for like 1 week, 2 weeks, and then a month. You don't have to give it to me now. We can do this for the next show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could do that. So basically, you want week by week goals to obtain the ultimate goal, which is for 1 month to get into the habit of sleeping on your bed.
Yeah. Not just like
Heck
a
yeah.
goal, but like a reward for you. Will. Like, okay, I did this for 7 days straight. Orim needs a reward. Because, like any other human, we are very positive, reinforcement, goal-oriented, or reward-based people.
I was going to say, because those all meant something different. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. What I'm trying to
It's
get is the
okay.
fact that I respond better to being rewarded than being scolded or negative.
Which again, most people do, so I can see why that is. And yeah, I mean, that'll be fun. So do you want to bring it up in our next show and then start from that point on? Or do we want to
I'm
talk
gonna
about
try-
it and then share?
I'm gonna try to do it now. Get the
Okay.
ball rolling now, because what better time to start than now?
Heck yeah.
Because because I've gotten in the old habit of like resolutions and all that stuff. Like, always wanted to start something on a specific time. So putting it off until that time, and then it's like, oh, if I put it off to this time, you can put it off later. I want to get into the
Yep.
habit of do it now. Because if I do it now and like it, I can repeat it more often.
There you go. I like the way you think, Orim.
I like the way I think too. Now, putting it into practice is a different matter.
Which is always the hardest.
So what about you, Serena? Is there any bad habit that you've been doing lately that you need a little oomph to help get out of?
Yeah, you have a pencil, some lined paper. We'll be here a
No?
while.
What? Oh, I meant one, not all of them.
All right, hold on. I got to try to narrow this down. So one bad habit I have recently that I would like to alter.
Yeah, because it's more easier to do if you have accountability with a buddy doing it, like the whole exercise thing. You're more likely to exercise if there's other people in your group exercising with you versus doing it yourself.
Very true. Okay. Crap, on the spot here. I
I'm
can't think of
sorry.
anything that I could. No, you're fine. It's one of those.
Which one of the
My
long
mind
list to
goes,
pick from?
well, not just, yeah. It's
Choice
not just like,
paralysis?
it's funny. It's more that than anything else, but my mind goes blank.
Gotcha. No biggie. Well, we could do that on to our next show.
Because the only thing I think of is making sure that I accurately take my medicine. I kind of like my vitamins and stuff. I tend
Okay.
to skip those.
So the first thing I would suggest, if we're going to help each other out, alarm on the phone. Like a little ding ding,
Yes.
time to take medicine. And you have your phone right in front of you, right?
Yes, I do.
Well, let's do this here, if you're willing to. Are you willing to set
I'm on.
one alarm right now to take your next med?
Sure.
And while you do that, what I'm going to do is I am going to have the girlfriend, if she's still awake, she might be sleeping because I don't know what time she goes to work tomorrow. I'm going to have her hide the remote control. This way I don't have access to the TV. And those will both be steps to help us achieve our goal.
There you go. Hold on, I'm trying to set mine. Here we
No,
go.
no, you're good. So while you do that, we're going to go back to our desk because I think we're done in here. Actually, I want to write a play now real quick here.
You want, oh,
I'm going
I
to do
thought
it
you
while you
said
do
write
that.
a plate.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to write an entire play in the next 2 minutes.
You got this. I have faith.
Enter stage banana. No, wait, no, I already failed.
All right. So I have mine set. Saving
All
now.
right.
Every day.
Perfect.
All right. And we'll see how this goes.
Alrighty, so I'm getting this thing going. Get those goals going. Start them now. Sooner, the better.
Mhm.
We all know you will get that thing you have been putting off done. Exclamation point. Why do I keep putting the... What is that, by the way? The amp... No, that's not the ampersand, is it? That's the
It
ampersand.
looks like the at. Yeah.
The at. Okay.
The-
I am just fat fingering the keyboard today, and it's not funny.
Shall we?
Not your fault. Oh, the OCD is not completely down. Oh. I want like the 2 lines above
best you
that
can
center
get it.
line, and yeah.
Fold
All
it
right,
and
and
set it
then-
off, Orm. Fold it
I'm
and
s-
set it off, Orm.
Sending
There you go.
folding paper, preparing this to take off. Your good vibes are now flying through the air for everyone to catch.
Woohoo.
All right, so let us transition back to our desk. Now close this. Doop. Oh, there we go. That's been a fun,
Well-
fun day.
It has. And I want to thank everyone for coming and listening to us go crazy for the night. I'm sorry for my it just was inevitable. I have
It-
gone this many shows without issues. It was my turn.
It's all right. I mean, in all fairness, though, we got the workaround. Orem didn't have a nervous breakdown and go into the sweats trying to fix it and then, whatnot.
Good Orem. Good Orem.
I
I'm
know,
proud of
right?
you.
So am I.
Right now the husband is pulling apart my laptop to see if we can get that fixed because that's majorly
Isn't it a
important.
new laptop, though?
One more time?
I was saying, isn't it rather new of the laptop? Like you just recently got it?
It
Or was it like
is,
a
like-
used one?
It was brand new. It's less than a year old, so I'm a little
Warranty.
pissed.
Oh, wait, he's
Oh, it's
opening it
around
though.
one. Yeah,
So that
it's
might
around
void
a
your
year old.
warranty.
Yeah, we're out of warranty now with it. We've
Oh,
been
okay. I
not
was about to say.
before. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
So
because I
I'm
know with
super flustered.
yeah, I understand because your last Frankentop, if you will,
Mhm.
I remember you had to have a brick or something under one of the wires for it to work
It was
properly.
a Jenga. It was one of those Jenga bricks. It's always
uh,
the freaking cord. Like that's the first thing to go, and I think it's because I lean against it. Not that I lean against it, but I always feel like it should be on the other side of the laptop based on where I'm actually sitting, and I think that's the problem. But either way, that's my
gotcha.
problem. Hopefully, it's just that's my phone is my first life source when it comes to stuff. My laptop has become my second one, especially with school.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so that happened. With that being said, thank you everyone. We enjoy the night. Just take it one day at a time. I know you'll make it through.
If you ever need to talk, there's always someone in your corner. And